I had it all and I let it all go. By me detaching, I actually got everything that I ever wanted. I had to let go of the long-term relationship, the house, the dream house, my cars, everything, money, my job. So much that I had put all this energy and time and attention into, I had to let it all go. And here is what it brought me. My name is Jessy.
And my name is B. If you feel like you have everything, or maybe mostly of what you thought that you wanted, what you thought was going to bring you happiness and make you feel whole, but you're still like depressed, you're still anxious, you're still not happy in your relationship, you're totally not fulfilled in your career, we know exactly where you're at because we were in very similar positions. We thought that we had it all and we still felt the same.
Like I started this video out, I had it all. I had the quote unquote American dream, okay? I had the fence, I had the beautiful home, I had this. So, I don't know, you know, people say like the white picket fence.
I know the white picket fence. It wasn't a white picket fence.
It wasn't white,
but it was a fence.
But it was a fence. I had a fenced in yard, okay? Fence gate. I had it all. I had the long-term relationship. I had like my dream home. I had my dream car. I had my dream motorcycle. Like I had it all. And the money, like money was no issue. I like, you know, kind of like my job was okay. It wasn't terrible. You know, it's a very hybrid situation. Like that's not bad. But I was still, at the end of the day, I was so dead inside. I was dead inside. I was so unhappy, so unfulfilled. And at one point in my life, I remember wanting all of these things and dreaming about what that would be like. Like, oh, when I have all of these things, that's when I'm going to be really happy. I'm going to feel really great. And like, I'm doing all the right things. This is how life is supposed to be. This is what I should be doing. And I'm telling you, in my experience, it was a crock of
you know what?
It was a crock of you know what. I was totally unhappy. And it wasn't until I broke up with the girl and I left my job and I let go of my car, still have the motorcycle. It wasn't until I released all of these things that I was able to call in what my purpose was and what I'm supposed to be doing. And my soulmate, my wife, I said I would never get married again, guys. And like, I'm eating my words, okay? I'm eating my words. It also just brought me, I think the ultimate thing that it brought me was freedom. Freedom of my time, peace, like so much freedom. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I make my own schedule. It's a peace that I've never known. And I have so much less than I had back then.
I can definitely relate to that. And like, if you're watching this video and you feel like you have all of the things, like I said before, and you're just not feeling it, like it's because you're probably not where your soul is aligned.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that my soul was aligned with this old business that I used to have, with this person that I used to be in a relationship with this business and this like home and this venue that we had like built up together, like putting in all of my life savings into this, y'all, like so much. And I had like, so just to give you a little bit of context, if you're anything like me, like I'm a Capricorn moon and I love to say that. And
she does. She's probably said it in like 80% of our videos.
I just like the people to know. Okay. And, Capricorns, like we really value material items. Like I like material items. Like I'm not afraid or ashamed to admit that. Like I just do. And so a past version of me really thought that like, okay, if I have all of these like material things, like I have, and this was me kind of like in my shadow side of that. Like I think that there's a way for you to enjoy and value material things and still be like very spiritual and like centered and good and grounded in that. But at this point in my life, I wasn't. So I was like, okay, I had thousands of crystals. No joke. I had over 100 plants, probably 200 plants, no joke. I had this beautiful like loft style home, and I'm not bragging. This is for me to say, like, I had all of these things. I had a beautiful like meditation space that was just for me. I had my own office. I had my own business. I had 2 businesses. I was so unhappy. I did not value myself. I did not love myself. And yeah, it was kind of like a rush, like dopamine of, ooh, I get this new crystal. Ooh, I get this plant. Oh my God, looking at my beautiful home. And it's like, I don't like the person that I'm sitting next to. I don't want to be around this person at all. I barely even want to be around myself. Like, what is going on here? Smoking so much cannabis to just like escape, watching so much reality TV to just escape what was going on because I was living in my own personal hell. So that just goes to show, like, that was so trippy for my mind to be like looking around at everything, all this beauty that I thought that like that would bring me so much fulfillment and satisfaction, and on a subconscious level, I thought that it would make me whole, make me feel whole, and that was such an illusion because I got there and I didn't feel it. So this is how you sort of remedy this situation. It's not necessarily a quick fix.
Right. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to let all this go and you let it go. It is a process.
No, and it happens in stages, and it's not linear, and it's not going to be pretty, and it's not going to be perfect. So let's just let all of that go. But the first thing that you can do that I wish I would have done in my journey, but I didn't do, I wish I would have listen to myself and really had like spent some time with myself. And it's not just sitting down with yourself one time and like thinking, okay, my highest self is gonna like give me the answer and I'm gonna see everything so clearly and then I'm just gonna do it. It's like, no, it's a practice, and you might not get the answers right away. It takes time, but cultivating that relationship with yourself and feeling into your insides, like, what's the next best step? Like, is there something that I need to let go of? And the universe, you know, even though I didn't necessarily do that within, and I had received so many signs, and even a tarot card reader told me, like, you know what you need to do, you need to leave the relationship. And I was like, what? Like, you know, it still was like going over my head. You don't see it until you want to see it, okay? But my ex had cheated on me. It was very clear, and I was at a point in my life where I'm like, I'm not tolerating this anymore. Old B used to tolerate this. New B, I just don't do it, you know, because I was on that path of deepening the relationship with myself. Even though I wasn't listening to myself, I was still like honoring my boundaries in that way. Thankfully, so grateful to her. What you have to just trust, okay, this is, and that was my step. Like, okay, I got to leave this relationship. This is not right. This is not for me. But in that, then I was like, oh, I got to leave the business. I got to leave the home. I got to leave all these plants and everything, you know, that my treasures. And I couldn't take that with me. You know, I took a few things, but like not a lot. And what I realized too, now looking back, is everything that I wanted, everything was on the other side of that decision. So make one decision, one aligned action, then it might kind of be a domino effect like mine, or it might just be like one thing and it's like, oh, everything clicks into place and that's beautiful and great. But just know that on the other side, there is freedom, there is love, there is alignment, there is everything that you could possibly want. I didn't even know that I wanted a soulmate, but here we are.
So if this video is resonating with you, you're feeling it, you're like, wow, they are speaking to my soul right now. I have some decisions I have to make. Just know that you're not alone. We've been there. We know what this journey is like. We know the process. And let us know in the comments below, like, what's something that you're afraid to let go of and what's holding you back from letting it go. We would love to know. We would love to see you, hear you, support you. And as always,
take what you need, leave the rest, and go love yourself.